Oh, de Blasio, well, he was the big downfall. You know, he was there 8 years, and he really brought down the police department and the quality of life. And you know, when you bring down the police, you're not just, you know, the police are there to protect the citizenry.
Yeah.
He's hurting New Yorkers, the decent people that live in these ghetto precincts that the police are protecting. When you hurt the police, you're hurting the citizens.
Yeah.
And the police are there to help them. You know, and de Blasio just, you know, he handcuffed them, he blindfolded them, he shackled them. They changed laws. Now they did one law. It's called the diaphragm law. Now I don't know if you're familiar with it. I don't know if our listeners are familiar with it. But they've put in this law where you probably grew out of the George Floyd thing that you can't restrict anywhere on a person's body the airflow or blood flow. So that, I mean, chokeholds, but you can't. These are people that never were in a fight in their life, who had any connection. Because if you're fighting for your life and you can't choke a guy or grab him by the neck or his diaphragm or a bear hug, anywhere where airflow and blood flow, how can you fight? You need 4 or 5 guys to subdue a guy to grab each arm and each leg.
Yeah.
That's why you see so many cops respond to a scene.
Yeah.
You know, you need 4 or 5 guys to subdue each limb. It's so ridiculous. Anyone connected with promoting the law and passing the law was never, ever in a fight. It makes no sense, but they want to charge police that you could be arrested if you're fighting for your life and you grab a guy around the neck. If no one could explain how it makes sense. But the laws today are for the perpetrators, not for victims. This is where I have a problem. People are looking out more for the bad guy than the victims. It makes no sense. You know, when we were on the job and we would get addressed when I was a rookie or you're turning out in uniform, you'd be addressed by a superior officer or commanding officer, and they would have politicians come in and they would address you and say, officers, go out there and take bad guys off the street. That was your job. Today, it's the opposite.
But you were telling me that the $1,200 settlement.
Well, de Blasio set up a thing. It was in the papers, small. It was a small article. Didn't catch on to the public, but he created a job of being arrested. Anyone who was arrested and said police used unnecessary force was automatically getting settlement checks immediately for $1,200. He created a job for them. It was so out of hand, so out of whack.
Just absolutely insane.
They would say, "Oh, a cop slapped me. A cop cursed me. Oh, he cuffed me too tight."
Yeah, crazy.
It was absolutely not. They were getting cut checks. It was promoting a job.